judge in a good case, and they got themselves a beauty.
There's something very fishy about how Judge Merchan came to preside over this case. There are 24 sitting judges who were supposed to be randomly selected from to take this case. Judge Merchan wasn't even on the list of judges. He's an acting judge. And he's not just a Biden donor. Judge Merchan donated to the Progressive Turnout Project and to an organization called Stop Trump. And he never recused himself. Judge Merchan was allegedly randomly selected for the Trump hush money case, the Trump organization fraud case, and for the Steve Bannon case. This is almost statistically impossible that an acting judge, not within the pool of sitting judges, who happens to be a Stop Trump donor, is randomly selected to all three of these Trump cases within the same year. It's probably another conspiracy theory. Just like the resistance left fell in love with Fauci, Mueller, and Avenatti, they now have a man crush on Merchan.
As you've noted, with respect to Judge Merchan, I mean, I am like now, I have like a man crush on him. Right. He is such a great judge that it's hard to see that the jurors wouldn't have the same impression. I mean, you just keep on thinking, if you looked in a dictionary for like judicial temperament, that's what you get.
One thing in particular that this judge said that these jurors could do. He just delivered what is being called really the pinnacle of all of this. He said that there is no need to agree on what has occurred. They can disagree on what the crime was among the three choices. Thus, this means that they could split 4-4-4, and the judge would still treat them unanimously. What does that mean?
Yeah. Well, it's really outrageous because in a normal criminal case, every statutory crime has what we call elements of the offense. Like in a bank robbery case, it's, you have to rob, it's got to be a financial institution, you have to show intent. Those are the things the jury has to agree on unanimously that they were proved beyond a reasonable doubt. Here, what we're doing is taking the element that actually makes this a felony, because remember, falsification of records is normally a misdemeanor in New York. What makes it a felony is that you're concealing or committing another crime. And here the judge is telling them they don't have to agree about what the other crime is under circumstances where that not only is what makes this a felony, what makes it a 4-year potential prison penalty rather than a year or less, but it's also what gets us into the courtroom, because if this had been a misdemeanor, the time to bring this case would have lapsed in 2019. So the only reason they're still able to bring this case is because it's a felony, allegedly, and yet now the judge is saying, you don't have to agree on what the felony is.
This jury has been spoon-fed what guilty means in a cake of vagueness and essentially said, vote with your conscience, but come to a consensus. I agree with you. I find it disheartening at a minimum, and I am now expecting a guilty verdict because on the sheer math of it all, how can you not? The miracle of an acquittal and the common sense and accuracy that would be truly all of those jurors rising above the table as laid by this prosecution, which is so patently unfair, so patently unconstitutional, to my opinion, as to supersede anything historical.
The system is rigged against Donald Trump, as you